York. There's 12 different main branches, and big ones in New York. But anyway, this is the company responsible for printing your money.
And you're mad at that?
Well, it's a good question. Yeah.
You want to strike?
This man here.
We're protesting.
We're not going to
strike sign. I'm
striking
gonna do it.
necessarily.
Wait,
Oh, yeah, no.
So you don't want money?
No, we want money. Money's okay. I want money. Everybody wants money.
But why?
It's just that, for instance, you know who prints our money?
No, they do apparently.
These guys do, and
They're printing too much money?
no, it's not the government. It's that most people think that the government who prints our money, which is probably
That's what this means. Federalize the Federal Reserve. People think that it's a federal government. That's a government program. It's not at all.
They loan our government money so we can use it. So every dollar you get already has interest on it that you owe this bank. So it's not like a currency that has some sort of backing behind it, like gold or silver or something that actually has inherent value.
We're doing interest on paper?
yeah,
Right.
That's exactly
right.
We're paying interest. Actually, last year we paid $450 billion in interest for our debt to this company for them to print our money for us.
Bank.
This bank. Well, it's a private company.
Right.
So this is a private company. And it says Federal Reserve Bank of Dallas. And so most people think like Federal Express or that it's national or that it's a federal company or it's a federal bank and that they have our best interests in mind. But it's a private company. And so, for instance, like it was in Congress, I think it was Timothy Geithner, he was asked just a few months ago, where did the bailout money go? Where did the money go, Geithner? And he gave a shit-eating grin saying, I'm not telling you.
Oh yeah?
And I'm not telling you the amount. And they go, who owns the bank? Where did the money go to? He says, nothing. He won't tell them. You know why? He doesn't have to Congress. They're irate, crazy pissed off. You tell us right now. You work for us. And he's like, no.
They work for them.
No, I work for these guys. So and they go, who is that? And they go, I can't tell you. It's a private company. So most people, if you ask a person on the street or ask somebody tomorrow, go, who prints our money? And it's a government agency, right? And they'll go, yeah, sure. No. We pay a company to print it up for us, and then we pay them interest for it.
And this is paper.
And it's paper. Well, you know we used to have it before.
But the government has the gold?
No, there's no gold. The Bretton Woods Accord took that away in '72 from Nixon. There used to be backed by gold, but that's now a huge joke. So it's now called fractional reserve banking, where one bank, central bank, can hold. They can They can loan out. I think it's 12 times the amount that's in their deposits. So when you go,
meaning that
bankrupting themselves to loan money.
you got it. Meaning that money is actually debt. Money's not paper. Money's not gold. Money is debt.
So like instead of them having $1 million in their deposits and I come in to get a loan and they go, sure, we'll charge you interest and we'll give you $10,000 of our million. No. That's not how it works at all. They are loaning out money that doesn't even exist. All they have to have is $1 million. They can loan out more than $12 million. Easily more than $12 million. And then if somebody loans that money out and I go and give that to you and you give you $50,000 and you go and put it in your bank, guess what that bank can now do? They can loan out 12 times that amount. That amount doesn't actually exist. It's a fake amount. And so after years and years of compounding interest and keep doing this, who owes money to who? We now owe them interest on our own dollars. So we pay it every year.
I get this now.
Oh, sorry, man. So we pay a private company, a private bank, to print up our money for us. And then we pay them, hey, how much does that cost to print up? Wait a second. We used to have it before this happened in 1913, where we printed up our own money. We printed up our own money and distributed it. This is why Lincoln, part of the reason why he was assassinated, and JFK, he instituted an executive order 410, something like that. I think that's wrong, but he did that within weeks before he was assassinated, I believe. Very recently before he was assassinated. He was going to end the reserve and take the power from the Federal Reserve and take it back to Congress to allow for our actual government to print our money without paying our interest on it. Okay? So we're here to protest.
So in other words, John F. Kennedy was opposed to this fractional reserve banking system, even to the extent that he started printing money that was outside of this system, and shortly thereafter,
that's true. He actually started
Dallas,
to print
1 p.m.
He printed money that was going to be, I don't think they called it the greenbacks, but like for slang they did, because it was like Lincoln's greenback, and he printed the money, and it was in deposits in secret banks, I can't remember where, getting ready to be put out. because it was over. He was going to do this. And then, lo and behold, coincidentally, he is assassinated in downtown Dallas. Then who takes over the presidency? Ford, was it Ford? Ford takes over? Okay, so Ford takes over, and what does he do to all of the things that Kennedy just did that was against the Federal Reserve? Goodbye.
It was Johnson, not Ford.
I'm sorry, it was Johnson. Okay, so another puppet of the system. That's too bad.
It's okay.
You're all right. It's all good,
It's
man.
okay.
Nobody's
We have to
perfect.
laugh about
No, it's okay.
Okay,
We appreciate
thank you so much for letting us get you on video. Did you learn anything?
Yes.
There's
Actually, no, we're
links.
talking about that.
There's links on there, or if you just type this is the name of the article. If you just type that into Google, it'll lead you to all the websites and to it's from the Government Accounting Office or the General Accounting Office. This is from a Freedom of Information Act from Barney Frank and Frank and Dodd. It was just within the past month or two. So this is the real.
Well, thank you a bunch for stopping by, and we hope that you'll be inspired to read that. One simple encouragement is just that anytime that you arrive at truth, whether it be about how much your parents love you and care about you, or whether it be how much the people in positions of authority like the government actually take advantage of you, when you arrive at truth, something special happens and you understand life better. Thanks.